Are you looking to remove your bulkhead in your VW Crafter? If you are, this is the video for you. I'm Carl, welcome to Waterside Workshop. Let's see how it's done. So, first thing I've done is I got in there with the hoover. I've hoovered out all the floors, got them all nice and tidy just so I can get to bolts and screws and whatever there is to basically do it. I've had to put all my fishing gear down there just to do the drill. So I worked out you're going to need a 10mm socket, deep socket. You're going to need a set of spline tools. And from what I can see at the moment, we've got some 10mm up around the top here. We've got some different splines along the sides. We've got some bigger splines in like the load carrier bits, and that's what I've seen so far, but don't know if it's going up and into the roof under here. We need to work that out, or what's what. We've just got to keep going through stuff and see what's what. This handle could be bolted to the actual side, or is it bolted to the panel? Not sure yet. So let's start undoing stuff and start to get it moving. So first thing I'm going to do is I've got a T25 Torx. I'm going to have a go at a couple of these on the sides. See how tight they are. That wasn't too bad. I think some are going to be okay, some are going to be a pain. It depends where they are and what's in the way. If you haven't got one of these tools, then a socket will do the same job, or a drill. I'm just doing it so it's quick, so the video's not too long for you. So far so good. I better use them in something else, I think. Nice bolts. So that's quite a few along that side I can see done. We've done up to that sort of height. I'm going to leave this piece in at the moment because I'm not sure what I'm doing with that. We'll do some on this side. They're not too tight for the old tool. Might be a bit tighter if you're just doing them by hand. They're absolutely flying out. So that's quite a few. Basically that lot we just took out. So I'll put them aside because that's how I'll use them on something else. And then we'll switch over to our 10mm. And then do some of these top ones. Right, let's see what some of these top ones are like. Shouldn't be too crazy, to be honest. Seems to be going very easy so far. Wasn't expecting it to be that easy, to be honest. bit in a minute. So that's most of the ones I can see on the outside. And then we've got them big splines that are in the cargo holders. So we'll go and have a look at them. Okay, so we're going after these ones now. I'll put a T45 in the end. A bit tighter, but nothing too crazy to be honest. They came undone. It's going to be the same on the other side. Nice. Came out pretty well to be honest. So, are we loose? What we got? From what I can see, all the top bits are undone, all the sides are undone. Oh, we're moving. Worked out that handle's actually part of the bulkhead and not part of the van. I've seen one we haven't done. Down the bottom here in the step is a little plastic cover. I'll bring you over and show you. Just down here in the bottom of the step is a couple of splines in this plastic cover, and then one of them's bolted for the bottom of the bulkhead. It's a T25. Just bear with me while I quickly convert it over so I can use it. You're going to want them ones to go back in, so don't just get rid of them ones. In my case, I'm actually going to want to replace this bit of plastic because someone's been playing with it and it's got about 10 million screw holes in it. Which I don't really want in there. Right, now that should lift up out of there. So are we free now? Is it loose? Still feels like it's bolted in somewhere, but I don't know where yet. I will definitely let you know as soon as I know. Can't see any more bolts. Nothing visible is easy, you know, not in my face or anything, unless that's literally just sealed to the floor, which it could well be. Gonna have to give it some wiggles and try and work out what's going on. It looks attached, but I'm pretty sure it's not. But I am wrong. There are bolts on the inside. So I need to move my inverter and stuff out of the way so you can actually see. There's an aerial in there that's not being used, so that can go in the bin. Jack handles and stuff for the jack. So I'll get a light and I'll bring you in there, because that's where we're going to have to go. Oh, I'm rich, there's loads of money in there. It's afraid they're all pennies. I'm not too worried about the bulkhead because I'm going to be using that as... Oh, I'm not sure to be honest. Not a lot, I don't need it for anything really. Now is that, are they T25s in there? So just see. Yep, they are. Right, so I've done one. But there's plenty more in there, so I'll bring you on camera so you can see what's what. Okay, so down on the inside, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I think they go all the way across by the looks of things. So they're going to be fun, but should be able to get in there and get them done. And then see if we can lift it out. Now I'm fully aware I'm going to have my back to you for a minute, but there's not a nice way of me doing it. Can't fold the seat forward or anything like that and go from that side. But I don't think it's going to take too long. So we'll just go with it and get them out, shall we? Every time I undo one, it's tipping further downwards. Bending over. They're basically going all the way along the bottom at the moment. The pressure on the metal was bending them a bit, just making it a pain, but there's no nice way of doing it, to be fair. That's literally the only way you're going to get in there. I'm not quite sure how other people get in there, unless you take the seat bases out of the way, but what would you go for all that trouble? Can I make my light stay up there? If you wanted to keep it, that'd be a different thing, but I'm not bothered about mine, so I'm going to stand on it. Stay there, light. Nope. Whew, try again. Mic's coming off and everything. Got drinks and stuff. I can go in the bin. I'm gonna have to lift the bit up around the handbrake. You might be thinking, why aren't you being nice with it? Keep it in one piece and sell it to someone who wants one. But to be honest, there's about 1 million on the market and people can't give them away. That one's sort of at an angle, being a pain. I've got it. They're coming out, even though I'm sitting on the metal. I might go flying in a minute once they're all undone, but we can deal with that. Once I have a bit of a grind on this metal on that, depending on what it is, I might use it for welding. Depends what grade metal it is, if it's any good for what I want it for. Right, so the rest of the bolts I can see are out. Now does it come out? It still feels connected somewhere, I don't know where. Oh, I missed one because it's covered up with dirt and... Right. There's one in the very corner at the other side. It's all greasy and covered up. I'm going to say that was a bit tight. Yay! Whee! We go for a ride. Said we would, didn't I? Right, so that obviously means, whew, that's heavy. Luckily I've got a handle on the side and a piece of wood the other side. It's quite handy for me. And we're out, so let's go in and have a look and see what treasures we can find. That's what it looks like out. Quite easy bend back into shape, where it pretty much has already. Got some foamy bits to take out. We've got a nice mess to clear up, as you can see. Definitely need to sort all that lot out. It's a bit yucky. But nothing we can't do. Looks pretty solid, which is good. I will be taking these floors up at some point, so not too fast, but I'm going to get in there with the hoover and tidy up what I can. But that's not a video for you seeing what I'm doing with the van. I will just run you around the other side and just show you what I'm actually doing, just so if you're interested in this sort of thing, you might go onto the channel and subscribe and wait to see some other stuff. But we've got the van all apart on this side, and we're doing bits like this. We're going to have to cut that out, put some new metal in. We've got a repair down there to put some new metal in. We've got a hole on the side there that literally goes right through the van, which we've got to cut out and put new metal in. And stuff like that, paint work. And anything else that that's going to need, basically. Up the top there's going to be a big job. Going to have to be a whole new panel. Screen out, chop them around the roof. Yeah, that'd be fun. Not looking forward to that, but that'd be a good video. So if you're interested in that sort of thing, then subscribe to the old channel. So, to be fair, that wasn't too bad at all, really, was it? Got splines down the sides, what were they, T25s? 10 mils around the top. T45s on the anchor, like pallet strap points. And then a good wiggle around. Bend it over. A load more T25s along the back, literally all the way along the bottom. And out it came. Not too bad, not too bad. So hopefully that's helped a few of you out. You can work out how to do it without taking the seats out. And lovely, that's opened up the camper. Once I sort out the seats and go to 2 singles and get all the new carpet, sort out the floors, do the sides, got to add windows, got to do all sorts of stuff. It's going to be quite nice. So hopefully I've helped you out. And I'll see you all soon in another video. Bye for now. Why not pop on, subscribe, give us a thumbs up, leave us a comment if you want to know anything, or if you want me to produce a different video that you're about to tackle and you want to know about doing whatever that situation is, rust, welding in panels, whatever, woodwork, skylights, repainting your van. I pretty much rebuild vehicles all week long here, and I've done it for 35 years now. I've gone right up to the standard of building really high-class show cars, as well as just your run-of-the-mill stuff that people drive around every day, you know, going to work and doing their shopping and stuff. So plenty on the channel to see, and plenty more can be added. So thanks for watching. See you again soon.